Since you're the current Vice President of Welfare and for 2021 to 2022, what would you say are the accomplishments that you've had, and what are the things that you would want to improve on and work on and make some progress?
Yep, 100%. So as I kind of said, as I said previously, the first 6 months were just putting out fires. The first semester, I was chasing my own tail. Stuff was coming up left, right, and centre that I was kind of dealing with. We get 1-2 months to get our feet in the role before freshers, and freshers is always intense. And then straight after freshers, there was a kind of housing crisis. Well, there was a housing crisis during freshers, I suppose. But after freshers, that's when we had time, or I had time to kind of deal with the housing crisis. So I was dealing with quite a lot of individual cases in regards to that, and also kind of trying to negotiate with the uni to get them to do more, helping people, assisting people with kind of extra study spaces and more leniency in terms of deadlines because they didn't have any housing. And then straight after that was the novel situation, where students were promised luxury purpose-built student accommodation that arrived over a month late and was still under construction when they were moving in, and was inadequate and not fit for purpose and just a disaster. It's kind of been well documented in local and national press. And I really do urge you to read up on it if anyone hasn't already, because it was quite grim, the novel Glasgow situation. So my role in that was to assist students and try and kind of point them in the right direction in terms of advice, in terms of who they were, if they want to leave their contracts, how they would be able to kind of get mediators for that. And then again, providing additional support and the kind of challenges that they had accessing their studies because they were living in a building site. And then we had COP, and then it was the end of the year and I was exhausted. So then Omicron as well, straight after kind of COP, a couple of weeks of rest, and then Omicron. So I was kind of isolating. So the first 6 months were difficult. And yeah, that would definitely be my difficulties. I would say the kind of most difficulties in the role was that teething problem and kind of getting used to the role, finding my feet, finding my place, and kind of being able to kind of move past that and start doing some actual work took a little bit of time, for sure. In terms of things to celebrate and kind of achievements, it's the little things within it. If you're looking, I could give you a kind of politician's answer, and I could say, oh, look at all the changes that I've made. We secured extra study spaces during COVID. We've made sure that people had extra protections and stuff. But at the end of the day, my personal kind of achievements is when I kind of talk to students and I'm able to kind of help them out on a very one-to-one basis and provide kind of signposting, and help out a student in an individual case, and the kind of knowing that I kind of was able to be there and help them out really, really does make a difference, at least to me. And I'm quite happy to say that my main achievement is having been able to take the time to help out these individual students who reached out to me looking for help and hopefully made a difference in their lives at Strath.